The Aussies take on the Czech Republic in St Polten on Friday evening AEST in their final hit out before Bert van Marwijk wields the axe on three unlucky soon-to-be ex-squad members. Live stream the Czech Republic v Australia on Fox Sports. Sign up now. Greater than while a range of key players have their spots locked down, it's still largely unclear who is set for heartbreak. Against the Czechs, Van Marwijk could answer a number of selection questions, as his players are offered one final audition, a last-gasp chance to show what they bring to the table. Ultimate Guide, Dismal 22YEAR Low Rose Musty NDFRIENDLIES Rep, Messy Treble Nabs Insane CENTURYSOCCEROOS, Cutthroat Selection Battle. Here are the selection insights to keep an eye out for as the Socceroos take to the Park on Friday night. Midfield auditions with skipper Mile Jedinak and Mercurial ace Tom Rogic arriving late into camp owing to hectic club schedules. Both are unlikely to start against the Czech Republic. Their absences open the door for a number of peripheral figures to press their cases for inclusion in the final squad. James Troisi of Australia controls the ball during the Australian Socceroos training session. Less than a class equals CAPI image capid equals 38DD46B9 A48C4B90 95 8 68 decibels 9012 greater than less than a greater than source Getty. The likes of Dimitri Petratos, James Troisi, Jackson Irvine and Massimo Luongo could be called upon in the absence of the Jedinak and Rogic. The midfield composition against the Czechs, and the performances of those selected, will provide a key insight into Van Marwijk's World Cup plans. Now about desperate to play 106 right-back, Van Marwijk clearly wasn't blown away by the right-back stocks at his disposal upon taking the reins of the Socceroos. The Dutchman sprang a real surprise when he plucked Croatia-based Fran Karasic from relative obscurity to bolster the position in his extended squad. In fact, most Aussie football fans had never have heard of him, let alone seen him play. The 22-year-old is competing with Josh Risden as well as midfielder cum fullbacks Josh Brillante and Mark Milligan for a starting berth at the World Cup in the long-term problem role. Fran Karasic of Australia chases the ball. Source, Getty Images. Karasic looms as a mysterious and unseen option at Socceroos level, and whether or not he gets the chance to show his wares should provide valuable insight into the Dutch boss's thinking surrounding the position. Should he be handed a chance to impress and stamp his authority on the role, he could make it his own for years to come. Will Bert bite for Big Mac? Perhaps the biggest talking point at the selection table surrounds the late arrival of in-form striker Jamie Maclaren into camp following an injury concern for Tomi Juric. Reports suggest the on-loan Hibernian frontman is set to take part in the friendly, although Cahill, Andrew Nabout and Matthew Leckie are all additional options up front. Juric is back up and running, but his well-documented injury worry creates a serious selection headache, especially considering the Swiss-based striker joined Tim Cahill as the only out-and-out strike options within the squad prior to Maclaren's arrival. It will be intriguing to see who Van Marwijk opts for in the no-9 spot against the Czechs. Should Maclaren have a big game, Juric might find himself turfed, considering his injury worries, in a major shakeup. Jamie Maclaren joined the Socceroos squad as a last-minute inclusion. Picture source, News Corp Australia. The ARZ factor. At just 19 years of age, Daniel Arzani is firming as a real chance to go to his first World Cup. A true X-factor, the Melbourne City-wide man looms as a tantalizing option off the bench in Russia, and Van Marwijk could let him loose in St Polten. Yet to be tested at international level, it stands to reason the Dutchman would give the teen sensation a chance to show what he can do before making his final round of cuts. With a big performance against the Czechs, Arzani could dispel any whispers he's not ready for the intensity of international football and make himself too hard to ignore. Tim Cahill and Daniel Arzani. Source: News Corp Australia. Book your Socceroos 11 with our team selector. Can't see it below? Click here.